Hi folks, excuse me. Today is the 24th, 22nd of August 2020. See the blue light then? See the lights? I'm trying to keep it as centre as possible so you can see them hopefully. There's quite a lot of crafts around. I'm trying to point to the clearest one. And it's around 11 o'clock, about 5 to 11. Did you see that? Nearly in the centre of the screen. Nearly. Trying to get as centre as possible. At the top is a craft that looks like it's cloaking itself. I don't know if you can see that. I'm moving my arm very slowly. See it flash there? It's sort of like an energetic field, or I was going to say force field. Don't know what it is. Sort of surrounding it, like a mist, and then every now and again you see the lights. See the lights flashing? Hi family. See it moving around. And there's other flashes in the sky that are quite a way up. So I'm holding the phone quite high. You can see the flashes to the right outside, and they're quite bright because it's coming through the net curtains in the middle section of my window. See the flashing? Okay, and the craft in the centre, to my naked eye, I can't see. I'm looking through the phone, it looks completely different in broad than looking at it with the naked eye. See that? I'm going to focus on the centre, be quiet for a bit, unless it does something. See the flashing? That flash closed my eyes, went quiet for a bit. Now, do you see that flashing? Literally, as soon as I said that, did you see the flashing below? Can you see the flashing now? The family showed me up. I'll be quiet. I've moved my arm a bit, so it's more in the centre of the screen. It looks quite large, the craft. I don't know if it's one single craft or several lights in the craft, or several crafts, I should say, flying together within this energy field cloak thing. Actually, I think it's one craft, but I have seen lights go into another set of a light. So craft, it looks like they're inside another craft. I think I filmed it actually. Anyway, shouldn't know. Don't forget the creature beast in the background. For fuck's sake. First, that's my family. After it's happened. It's not the first time I've asked that question. Wait till I say the response when I mention the 6 midget hot day. I'll do it on camera so you can see if I'm lying or not. It launches out to everybody that's involved in my targeting. All the 6 beasts watching me sleep with the hidden cameras in place. Everybody. Ha ha ha, that's supposed to be an evil's laugh. Try to get centre. That's the full moon tonight, isn't it? I've not seen it. The lights, like I said earlier, you can see flicking through the right side. I think they are actually crabs. It's not neighbours or street lamp, it's too high. They are too high, I should say. See that? Okay, something just flashed quite bright. Sorry about that. So that's me moving it around, try taking areas out. There we go. And like I said a few days ago, I think nearly a week ago, when I first saw it like this, but from the lights and crap like this, it was the first time I've seen that ever in the 2 years, and this will be the second night I've seen something like this over a long period of time. So really bright flashing lights. Now I've got both tonight. Careful, sit there. I've zoomed out, so normal zoom. Okay, hearts. right down there. Plus, put my phone camera pointing it downwards. See that? That's normal. See the plus. See that moving up now? Plus, see if I can expand. Expanded it. And that's the lights I was telling you about. It's too hard to be a flat. Street lamp. Do it again. I think I've gone too far. Let me just go back. Or have I? Just go back. Just one more. See it? See the flats? After the street lights, lamps can't reach the eye. Are not that high. Or just fucking could though. Okay. Hold it. See it? See it? Hi family. Let's ask it some questions. Telepathically. Let's ask it some questions. Or them some questions. Okay. Nearly everybody involved in my talk to, or everybody involved in my talk to, has got entity attachment. How do you normally get detachment? The Freemasons and other nefarious groups, I should say, have been lied to by aliens that are not human. people involved in the toxin program has also been lied to about what will happen to them. Everybody involved with my toxin, especially, don't know why I said especially, but sorry, just keep still. Entity attachments, demonic attachments, their sole purpose is to feed off them, just be exposed. And the way they do that is by torturing the people. This is going to stop now in this life, and after the body has died, so when they've left the body, and the energy is just going to be taken up to whatever entity, group of entity, demonic entity they've attached themselves to. And use them as food, and they can do that by torturing them. Okay, and before my family even became visible to me, I know this targeting route, people involved are subhuman. Literally fucking subhuman. No ordinary human would be involved in this. I'm going to say targets 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I think mine's been on for 6 years now. You can hear some of them in the background. I'm not even touched by half the things these creature beasts have done. I know in my point, I wanted everybody that's been involved with it, no matter how much, no matter how little they've done, to have an entity attached to them and for them to be tortured for eternity. Well, I've said at the beginning of this that everybody involved in my talk, yes, I want them to pay for this. For the talk, it doesn't matter if you're just your delivery guy, if you just want to look at the camera like I now. And for the last 6 years, I've been illegally surveilled by fucking racists, sex offenders, beasts in general. It's carried on. Literally everything I do, go to the bar, go to the toilet, sleep, shit, you name it, everything I do. And then that's not by highly trained policemen, but by the dregs of society. And I made it a point before my family became involved, before I visually could see my family, that wanted any entities to touch them, to torture them. And I know in 300 years' time, when it's all this when I'm dead, they're dead, all I wanted to know is to feel their energy, no matter where I am, I know where I'm going to be, and to know that they're still being tortured. And my wish, in fact, it's happened more than this boy, more than I could have wished for. These creatures, and I mean everybody that's been involved in my talk to, every fucking one of you. And who knew? It's literally going to come true. It is coming true, it has come true. And whatever your handler is saying to you, they've been lying to you. If you're Freemason, whatever your Lodge Master said to you has been lying to you. Anybody involved in secrecy groups, secret organisations, groups that tell you that they know the true knowledge of Earth, they've been lied to. And I've said this before, so this is the last time I'm going to say this. I'm fucking Freemason, shit fuckery into this. From a very conception, Freemasons have been infiltrated by negative beings, by beings that hate humanity. Literally, they're haters. These creatures, what am I targeting? Literally, they've shown me I've grown so much because of their fuckery, because they've linked themselves to a group of negative fuckery, and because they use a cult budget themselves. I've learned a lot more than what I would have done normally if I weren't being targeted. So, strings and roundabouts. Anyway, the groups, energy, everybody involved within a group. I told you about group hunter. Everybody involved within a group, especially if the group with many, many, many thousands, hundreds of thousands of members, and feed off each other. Their energy, whoever's involved in the Freemason group, your loyalties, your energy is focused on that group, and that's what they want, because they're feeding off your energy. And I just want to say the last fucking time, you've been lied to. If you're a Freemason, you've been lied to. If you're a creature beast or a perp, as I say out there, and it's not just the perps that have involved me, all the perps have been lied to. The targeted program, if it ever does come to an end, because people now, the perps, the perps who are involved can see the demons attached to them and attached to their colleagues, in inverted commas. So it's out of fear. If this program ever stops, we're out of fear because they're scared of what's attached themselves to them. Everybody involved in this program, literally, I can't tell you the last time I looked at a person, a creature beast that's not got a darkness around them, and in that darkness they've either got a detachment, a demon, demons, more than one. They're either a portal, or there's a dark edge around them, there's darkness that you can't even see. They've created a portal, and entities are coming in and out and interacting with people. Like I told you, the dog's a portal, Star Cameron's a portal, Jamie Hobday's a portal. There's so many portals, but just in this little group, and you ever wonder why you've got entity attachments. Anyway, and I wasn't going to say that because I didn't think to see this slide, but family can confirm that. Like I say, Heather Atienmi, got how you say name, she's got a demon attached to her now. How much is your soul worth? Literally, she'll never get rid of that forever when she's dead. If at the moment of the dying, of your death, they're going to do a movement to scare you even more. Literally at the moment of your death. The entities that's attached to you, just to make sure there's like a jolt. Okay. Moving on, thank you very much, family. I'll just stay on there. And that's with everybody. Oh God, I've lost it. Okay, so I'll talk about the targeting program. Okay, that's for everybody that's got an entity attachment. That will happen to them now. In this time, in this point on Earth, you can either connect with your clan, or you can connect with demons, or entities that are not human, and it will be due to your energy or where you link yourself. Like I said, with Heather in this group, she'll never get. She might have just started this group. I don't believe I'm the only person that she's involved with. I told her to target at all because she linked herself with this group. So I'm not. Forever now, she's part of the group. We will never speak again and she's part of the group. She's got a demon attached to her that was part of this group because there's so many portals, because the best brother has such dark occult wisdom in inverted commas. And that goes for everybody involved in my targeting. And because also I said it right at the very beginning, even before my family made themselves clear, that I wanted everybody that's ever taken part in my targeting, anybody that's ever watched me, anybody that's just literally like, people in top doesn't even cover it. Literally. Doesn't even cover it. And like I said before, it's not highly trained police officers, it's racist and beast, mainly in the Drexel Society. But this does not, I'll go back so I can find it, it doesn't just cover people that are in the targeting program, the perps, so to speak. Your energy is going to decide where you end up in your actions, and it is going to be a choice. It is a choice. It's not, oh, by poor childhood or by this or that. It's going to be a choice. Oh, I didn't think they wanted to target him. I didn't think they, after I saw that crap. Let me see if it's still there, folks. Let me just have a wonder to see. Let me just go. Can you hear the beast in the background? Now you know why I hate them. You know why? Now you know why I call them creature beast. So he was there. So can you see anyone? There. Here we go. See the snow lamp? Too high up. Now you know why I call them. And I'm going to show you tomorrow the child molester, the undead child molester, and the other creatures that part of my targeting. When I told you, when I say the beast were involved in this, literally I mean the beast. I've lost it again, folks. Let's go back to normal. There we go. There you can see it. I think it's because it's moving across the sky. No. Okay, I'm going to go back to the window that's down the crevice sort that was closed previously. So you can see that. Bear with me. See it? Oh, flashing. Can you hear the beast in the background? And do you know the same thing? They've known this for years, about 2 years or so. There it is. And it's like, and they've known what I've just said. They've just seen the responses, and it's not the first time I've had this exactly the same response from them when I talk about Freemasons and what's going to happen to the creature beast that evolved in my targeting specifically. And they act like the fucking, oh, what words are there? Can you hear them in the background? You can really punch in the fucking head, couldn't you? Anyway, that's how thick they are. The cognitive dissonance, that's the one. It's fucking hard with these shit fucking creatures. Fucking beast is nonce. I should stop swearing now, folks. Okay, it's over. But my family agree they are, aren't they? Fucking beast is nonce. Beast protecting beast. Right, I'll let it go now. Temper's gone. Breathe through it. What can you hear then? Once you realise, and the world does realise just how much they've taken away my human right and the others' basic human right, and the extent they've gone to do that, you're going to realise how much I hate them. And if this ever comes out in the general public, people will be calling for the death penalty to be brought back. Seriously. There's no punishment you can do that could ever even compensate for what they do to people just to protect the nonsense. So beasts and racists can have the kicks. And with this technology, they could use it to. There'll never be an sex offender. There'll never be a serial sex offender. If they used it that way, this is how fucked up these creatures are. And Paul Burgess, the guy that's fucking stalked me that wanted to do a snuff movie, has got convictions for rape. Well, one conviction for rape, and for others for violence against women. This is not a guy that's fucking was innocent and a law-abiding citizen. So if you know about the targeting program, you know why I hate them. And if you don't know about the target program, just think about everything you do is being monitored by racists and beasts. Everything that you do is being reported back to, like everything I did is reported back to Paul Burgess and Sylvia, what's her name, his fucking pervy partner. But imagine that, and it carries on, and they said, right, you can carry on stalking now, carrying out this just fantasy. You find that they're actually worse, and these are West Midlands police officers and Dudley Council employees, and they're dregs and flying monkeys. But when you realise just how much they invade and try to strip you literally of your human rights to send you fucking mad, so beasts and racists could have a fucking laugh and have a kick, you'd hate them as much as I do. And I want people to bear in mind if you listen to this, I've always felt like this when it first started. I've been disgusted because I've worked with victims of sex offenders and I've worked with sex offenders. I know just what they're like. He was one of the worst sex offenders. His type is a danger. Till it dies, it will continue stalking, it will continue wanting to rape and stalk women. And they know this. And I say they, I mean Patrick Haley, head of Dudley Council, I mean West Midlands Police, Crime Commissioner. Last one was fucking David James, and this one Simon Foster, who's just as fucking bad. Wait till I tell you the gossip about that one. There's a lot of people hiding behind the jobs, and they're really quite fucking racist beast. Like I said, I'm gonna go in camera and I tell you, so you can watch my face. They can watch my face when I fucking go into things. I should stop swearing at our family, I promise. But literally, you will hate them. Everybody, if this ever comes out, and it will come out one day, you're going to want to bring back the death penalty. Even if you opposed the death penalty before, you're going to want, because there's nothing on this, no punishment you could do to compensate the crimes they commit. None whatsoever. And they're not doing this and not being targeted for the good of society. Everybody involved knows this is not for the good of society. I'm not a bad person, I'm not a wrong person, I'm not a danger to society. Because they know that, like Heather, Nassim, Porky, Chanel Campbell, Jamal Campbell, Angela East, all have been involved. What's his name? Desmond Jadu. Every council worker, every local MP knows they're doing this to cover up for sex offenders. One child molester, one adult rapist and racist as well. Put that in. because they are. And they know they're doing this to demolish society as we know it. They can use this sort of way and sort of monitor sex offenders, known sex offenders, like if you've committed a crime once, they can sort of monitor this, use this, what they're using on me, to make sure that you never commit another sex offence or another crime again of violence against women or children. So none of them can say they're doing it for the good of society. They're sick fucks. My family's still flashed at me and swearing like a bugger. They're back. Can you hear them? I don't know, I've got over my little rant now, I think. Yeah, that's normal. See that? Does it close itself? Can you see it? I know sometimes they don't want to show themselves, not to me, but to the creature beast. But at the same time, they want them to know, they want me to know that they are around. That's all. Can you see it? And it's moving around into its well face. It's not me just move the camera. You can see it. There you go. Hi family. Sorry about the swears. You know how the creature beast gets me mad. Because that's quite understandable, isn't it? When I say the subhuman, I actually do mean the subhuman. And where people now are going to be linked to whatever energy. Oh God, I think I've done me pin with my folks. People now are going to be linked to whatever energy. Hang on. I'm going to put the phone down a minute and then turn. Oh, let me tell you. Okay, we're back now. See that? People now are going to be linked to whatever energy that they give off, basically. Or the groups that they attend, or the energy that they link themselves with. You can see me swimming like a fucker. It's not necessary. We've been lied to for so long. To make us meek and docile. And that's just for the benefit of negative beings. So we wouldn't fight back. We'll accept whatever happens to us in life as being, oh, that's part of life. Where it's not. Okay, some of the negative. Oh, I want to tell you, I was going to start now. It's here. Two different ways I was going to start this, but go some more about the energy, about what the negative beings. When I say beings, I do actually mean, yes, we've got demons on them. They've opened a portal, and then there's literally the greys, if you want to call them greys, living beings like greys or some reptilian, some like insects. Do you know something? I did go to school. Okay, I got suspended a few many times, but I can't actually speak the Queen's English. Quite alright, but sometimes I actually forget words. I think it's because I'm getting old. Anyway, what's to say? Insects. There are beings on this earth that are not human. I've never liked humanity and don't like humans. Freemasons, like I say, other groups and royal families either align themselves to one of those because it's given them perceived power. They know humans better than we know humans, so they know how to siphon our energy and how to get these people, that pop stars, people in the public eye, to get them to play the game and for them to cipher their energy that they get from the pop stars, the fans, etc., being on TV, the energy that's generated towards them by their fans. And it's literally just a parasitic energy. And that's because they can't do it for themselves or not get as much as it for themselves. They have to feed off others. So you get negative humans having to feed off others. And they do that by heightening our emotions, that makes us feel fear. It's usually a negative emotion. Okay, I'll give you an example. One of the creature beasts. The creature beasts have always, from the very beginning, stood outside my door. First it was with that fucking rapist Paul Burgess, and then it became them. Okay, one of the reasons why I did that is to link into my energy and change my mood, or just link in. But somebody's got they've got something anyway, the electronic equipment, so people can link into your energy, and with that they can try to change your mood, and change how you think and change how you act. That's one part of the targeting program. Okay, see that, and they do that in order. That's what the negative entities want, to just have control over a population. So to start with somebody like me, they would have done it in other groups as well, around the world. I think it's vulnerable, but West Bengals have got a reputation of being just fucking beat police force, basically. I've come to realise. And that was a need to target, to test this new thing out, this targeting program out. Anyway, so they want to change negative parasites, just feed off others. Okay, and do that via your energy. So, like I say, they stand outside my door. They're like, do you know that now? And they're chatting their shit. I'm going on for 6 years. The reason why they do that is to get me angry, to get me upset. But I know now, because I love it, just give themselves away with so much. I've learnt so much just through their fuckery and fuck ups, that I can be angry and not let them feed off me, literally. I can call them all the cunts in the world, and not give my energy, not direct my energy towards them or my anger. Don't let them feed, the dirty fuckers. When you're happy, when you're content, they hate it. And that's what's so about the world, about the negative entities feeding off you. I found out that when you're happy, or when you're just content in your own little world, one, it makes you closer to your clan group, and one, the negative entities can't feed off it. The happier you are, the more content you are in yourself, the more you link to your clan, your soul group, the further away you got for the negative beings. I think I said this already, that this different energy, we come from completely different energies. Okay, our energies are completely different from the parasitic beings, no matter what they are, if they're reptilians, if they're greys, if they're spiders, insectoids. Right, we come from completely different energy. They're not meant to be on Earth. And this is why everything is happening so fast. The negative influences on Earth are stepping up their pace because of the human resistance coming in. On our clan, you're getting closer to connection to your clan than any other time in this. God, it's centuries, though, this civilization. Anyway. So that's why everything's sort of hamped up now, the coronavirus, everything. And with the coronavirus, to get people, hint, very big fucking hint here, and to get people in one place for a long period of time, they can link into that person's energy. And read that person's energy and do that. They know if you're hungry, if you're going to go ill, if you're hot. They know everything. Like the beasts know everything about me. They know if I'm hungry, if I want to piss, literally everything. They've got equipment to measure that. And like I said previously, these are not fucking highly trained police officers. These are the fucking dregs of society. These are the racist beasts. I'm going to show you pictures of them just to let you know. Fucking hell. Anyway, so that's why. Because I know I can get angry and then drop it. And I only get angry at these creature beasts. So now, am I energy, just generally, is quite high. Anyway, okay, I feel quite contentment, and my energy increases, and you'll find that yourself. Your energy will increase. Okay, nothing before I go. It's got an hour. I don't think they're this long. One of the things Creature said to me right at the very beginning was, "Don't you like you're glowing? Stop glowing." And I didn't know what they meant. Literally, this was what 2014. Literally, this is how long I've been targeted. And one of the things says, "Well, stop glowing. You're glowing. Stop glowing." I was like, "What?" And it wasn't until later. And first, my cat, what cat Stealth, gorgeous thing. She used to look above my head and just stare. She does it now. I don't know how to use it. She's rude. And then I just get energy sources directed towards my third eye chakra, my throat chakra, and my heart chakra, plus other different areas of my body. I never got a kundalini. John says that's when you become awakened. It goes through your feet, it goes up. For me, it was opposite way around, and it's always been opposite way around. Like I said, the New Age community talk a lot of shit. They start off with something positive or something true, and then they twist things. So for me, it happened literally up from my crown to my third eye, to my throat chakra, and to my heart chakra. Now, for one, I can let the energy run through me, and the energy always comes from my crown chakra. In fact, it comes from, if you know about chakras, I'd say it's the soul chakra. I can feel where my energy enters my body, or when it don't. I feel put my hand on top of my head, or where my chakra is. Just sort of move my hand out. You try it yourself. Move your hand out. You'll feel your energy, and you feel the heat stop. So you'll feel where your energy is. And like I said, for my cat, they kept telling me this. Like I said, they watch me 24/7, fucking for years on end. She watches, looks above my head, and just ignores me now. So I've looked at the bed and I think goodbye. She's reading my energy. Very rarely. She does now. Sometimes look at me. She does look at me. I'm not saying she doesn't, but that's where the first. So if I'm stirring with her, that's the first place she look. There's something. My energy is that high. She knows. And there's something about the colour of your aura. So your animals will see, and mine as well. They've always said, New Age community, that it's the right hand side. It's not with me. It's always been the left hand side where it's been very positive. For my family, if I'm going to hear anything, it's just the left hand side, my left ear. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Your cat. So your animals will sense things or look. And she even looks at my heart when it's been my heart chakras. And you just feel the energy, okay? That's the energy. She looks at the heart chakra where it's been. If it's sexual, connected to my throat, she's got my throat. Like I said, you can move the energy down. Like I said about meditating, get to feel the energy in you, and you can feel. You'll be able to feel your energy. Saying that, I joined the New Age community, and they say that once you get your third eye open, you see all this, man. There's a load of shit. First time I said, use the word CHCUNT. When I say it from my family. I have said it before, so that's why I bugger. Was when she was a racist Patrick below me. And I never felt so more indignant thinking that if that person fucking gives so many people dirty looks or stare them out, God, you see how many fucking creatures come to me, try to stare me down. Anyway, no, don't back down. Don't fucking. There was incidents. There have been incidents. I've done sort of two things, I think. Something has taken place. I find it instant that's taken place. And I've got, and so even all this is going off, it doesn't mean I'm going to be a fucking doormat to beast and racist. You've got to stand up for yourself. Okay, and just because we've got this coming in, and you know you've got higher beings look watching over you, doesn't mean one that just like eating monk beans and meditating 24 hours a day. It's to live a normal life. That's what we're coming here for, to live a normal life, to experience life on this planet. Okay, and I know my aura sometimes is white. I can see it, and this is after this is like very recently I've been able to see my aura. And if you look in all the books, um, say if your energy is white, you're pure and blah blah blah, and insightful. No, you know what? Listen, if you've been listening to me the last few fucking days, you know, say I can't say words. That means I don't know. Fucking, I miss things. But you know what I mean? I forget I'm fucking going for the menopause, man. Give me a break. You know, so you don't. It's such a the piped up to be such an impossible task that people that do say they've ascended and that the aura is white and they can open their third eye, then this and that and the other. It's just a load of bollocks. You're living in this world. I'm living in this world as I am. I'm not saying people like that don't have the third eye open, but I'm saying that you don't have to meditate for 24 hours a day. You don't have to sort of give up meat or drink or smoke. I start swearing. Use the word come to me. Forties. You don't have to sort of do what the New Age community have said for you to become enlightened. It's happening now. You're enlightened. You're enlightened. If you can feel your heart, you're enlightened. I think what's said yesterday as well. Would have done this one. Know your energy. Know what's your energy, and what somebody else says. Even if you're married to somebody else, just get to know the difference between your energy and their energy. But to get to know your energy, and then you'll be able to feel other people's energy. The way I see blackness around people, around the creature beasts, is because their energy is not part of this world. Like I said, there's portal, loads of portals. I told you who the portals are. Because they're part of the group, they both link themselves to a dark occult knowledge. Twats. And deserve everything that you get. And their energy is not linked to the surf. Like I've got white. I can even see the cat's aura. Sometimes when I'm not bothered. Anyway. And her energy is clear. You can see through it. I can see my energy. And the white and the aura, I should say. They don't like the term aura at all for your family. Okay. Sorry about that. Don't like the word aura, energy I should say. What was I going to say then? You know, your energy and someone else's is just to distinguish your energy from someone else's, and you're able to say, like, I'm clear, so I've got a white aura. After the white, it's clear. It's like three different bands. It's very strange. When I'm in front of the camera, I'll draw. Yeah, I'll do a little sketch of what I mean about the banding on people, the energy bands on people after their body, from the body, I should say. And entities that and beings, species that are meant to be on Earth will be clear no matter what this band is. Um, if they're meant to be on Earth, it will be clear as well, whatever colour. Difficult to say it without drawing it. What else? Yeah, know your energy. I couldn't meditate in silence. I just can't do it. So I started it. I got two first. I got this really I'm trying to think of the name of the couple. There's this couple, new age couple. They brought out a meditation tape, and they was on about they're the couple on about if you're one of the people in the new age community, that if you've experienced something negative in your life, if you're going to get murdered, you're attracted to the person, your abuser. So you've made a contract with the abuser and you're linked to them and you're just living out the karma. And that's such a load of crap. I just keep saying it's a load of crap. Anyway, I listened to their meditation tape and I couldn't get into it at all. Just something about them, I couldn't get into it. And it didn't block the beast because, like I said, chatting 24/7. Then I got a book, Shaman. I'm trying to think of her name, and she's got a meditation tape, drumming, shamanic drumming, yeah. So I put my headphones on, listen to that, and that's the only thing, literally, in all this time that can block them, and that's the only thing where you can sort of, I don't know if you, when you do stop meditating and go on journeys, you can think, okay, I want to be here. Or imagining yourself sitting on the beach under the sun, and because it's quite rhythmic, I can say, I don't know. Oh, anyway, yeah, because it's quite rhythmical. And something, it blocks the beast out altogether. And I find certain music, especially to do with shamanic influences, it's quite powerful. And another thing as well, just because somebody is your DNA, and somebody, that doesn't mean that they will have the same experience as you. That doesn't mean that you're meant to be together. Hopefully, most people have had really good parents that's installed in them love, and they feel love from their parent, or from a family member. That's great, that's fantastic. But sometimes, some family members are not meant to listen. The earth's been so fucked up that we can come into family members that we've even been linked with in the first place. So just because somebody carries your DNA doesn't necessarily mean you're from the same clan, tribe, whatever you want to call it, soul group, and that's okay. That's weird. That's okay. That's just the way it is, isn't it? Really, sometimes that's just the way it is. But at the same time, like I said about my granddad, I had no recollection of knowing him. And he's the one that came to me first when my father came to ask for my gift for this, and he's the one that brought him to me in this dream. And even in the dream, he didn't introduce himself to me. He didn't say, I'm your granddad. He didn't say anything, actually. He just sort of like, he's the one that controlled the situation. He's the one that brought my father to me. And my father asked me if I forgave him. And I said, no. They went again. And that, I'm giving you that as an example. Anybody knows might be shocked that I said no, because that's not my nature normally, but he's such a vile human being. But even in death, you know what I mean? I'm easy with that. You don't have to forgive. That's something about the Christian faith, that you have to forgive, to move on, to rise up, to to just hold on to that energy and that anger, that rage. Listen, I'm not holding on to it. It's gone. It's done. Do I forgive him? No. Move on. Done. Simple as that. You don't have to do these things, and that's, like I said previously as well, that's linking you to your abuser. That forgiveness, sort of like, okay, you've asked for that. Why do I forgive somebody? And that's what the New Age and the church and the Christian sort of religions would have you believe. Like I say, they came to me in a dream. My granddad didn't introduce himself, but he was the one that sort of seemed to be sort of, it led him, my father, to me, and he didn't speak. He didn't do anything. It was my father that spoke and said, "No, will you forgive me or whatever?" I was like, no, and that was it. He came to me again actually afterwards and said something. I think he was going to help me. I think he would try to help me actually with this situation, the targeting. I don't know. And even though I never forgave my father, I'm still getting help from my clan members. Okay, I'm still getting help. Angels or high beings have come to aid me, to my aid. Which is nice. Which is nice. It's amazing, isn't it? And this is such an amazing experience. And it's nice to know that you're another thing as well. Yeah, well, excuse me, another thing as well. 3 hours later, and another thing. Right, okay, another thing. One more thing. I didn't think I've said this before. That I would have anybody that died that was care enough to be watching over me. I didn't think I had anybody close enough to me to do that. Okay, even though I come from a big family, but quite a disjointed family on both sides. So when this started and when I was introduced, I think first it was Wayne, an ex-boyfriend, don't say surname, that was part of there. And I didn't know it was Wayne until recently. One of them was up there, I didn't know it was Wayne until very recently. Okay, this was years after this started, 2 years. Hi Wayne, I didn't know it was you up there, mate, until very recently. And my grandfather, when this first started, seeing them, one of them introduced themselves as my grandfather, and his picture's up in the thing, in the post. A black guy wearing a overcoat and a hat, and he's up there. So the lights we're saying is they're up there. So if you think that you've got nobody that could love you, you've not had the family, happy family, stable life like I haven't. You don't think that a parent is going to may come, or you don't want them to come. We have more people looking out for us. We're part of such a, I've said this previously as well, a bigger clan than what the New Age community would have you believe. I think they will have you believe that you've got less than about, what, 10? Something? Spirit guides or something like that. We have thousands, literally thousands, and we are part of thousands. And it's not just your clan that you're part of as well. You're part of that your tribe. Okay. That's it. Okay, so I'm going to say thank you to my family. Thank you. Thank you, Grandad. Thank you, Wayne. I want to get going now.